It is my privilege to introduce our beloved Archbishop, our Secretariat members, and the elected officials who have joined us for this occasion. And I'll just ask you to hold your applause till the end. First, our Archbishop Wilton D. Gregory, Monsignor Joe Corbett, our Vicar General and moderator of the Curia, Deacon Dennis Dorner, Chancellor and Director of the Permanent Diaconate, Brad Wilson, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Diane Starkovich, Superintendent of Catholic Schools, Joe Kriegel, CEO of Catholic Charities Atlanta, Steve Seiler, Director of Stewardship, Amy Daniels, Director of Formation and Discipleship, George Berry, President and CEO of Catholic Construction, Peter Folletti, Director of Planning and Research, and Chuck Thibodeau, Director of Human Resources. And our elected officials that are here with us today are as our Mayor, Max Bacon, Mayor of Smyrna over here, and Cobb County Commissioner Joanne Burrell of District 3, who is a member of the Catholic Church of St. Anne. So we welcome. And now I'd like to welcome Archbishop Gregory for comments before our ribbon cutting.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat, and welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of my colleagues who, for whom this is not a new facility because they've been here with us serving the Archdiocese since our pioneer days here, which go back, I believe, to April. But also welcome to all who have chosen to come by and take a look at the new facility. The programs that either you already have or you will get in a few moments kind of tell the history of the growth and the development of the Archdiocese and the central offices that provide services to the parishes and to the schools and to the agencies that comprise the Archdiocese, which include all 69 North Georgia counties. So while we are located here in the Atlanta metro area, our people are in parishes that stretch all the way to the Tennessee border and down the border with Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina, and our southern borders are the Diocese of Savannah. And we as a diocese were cut off of Savannah back in 1956. At that point, the diocese was the Diocese of Savannah, Atlanta, and then in July of '56, the Atlanta Diocese was erected. And 5 years later, we were named an archdiocese, kind of respecting or representing the rapid growth that has been a part of our history for the last 50, almost 55 years. As we have grown, so have the services that the central offices have tried to provide, and we have outgrown several different Chancery sites. We started out as part of, we had offices in the Cathedral of Christ the King, and then we had offices in the Bishop's House. Then we had offices that allowed us to expand, and they were down on Peachtree. The most recent, of course, was the facility at 680 Peachtree. But once we filled that, we began spilling over into other facilities that house the Catholic newspaper, the Georgia Bulletin, and we had to rent offices in the Georgia Center on North, and we had offices out in Butner Road. So it has been my great hope and desire to bring everybody together in one central facility, and that's what this represents. So you are most welcome, and I thank all of my colleagues who are standing here behind me and the colleagues that I'm addressing in front for being the source of service and outreach to all of those Catholics in the 69 North counties, now about 1 million. So in '56 we were about 22,000. We are approximately 1 million Catholics now, and we're glad to call Smyrna the home headquarters for this wonderful community of faith. I believe you want to invite the mayor to have a few words.
you come behind the red ribbon, please? Thank you. We're going to put the red ribbon up at this time. And okay, and I'll introduce our Mayor Max Bacon at this time while we get the ribbon ready for our welcome.
It's too hot to talk. I know when to talk and when not to talk. Thank y'all so much, and we're delighted to have y'all out in Smyrna, Georgia. And I remember when I first heard about it, I got a call from Mary Daily Journal. They said, "Hey, well, what do you think about the Catholic people coming out to Smyrna?" I said, "That's great. Who are they?" And I wish I could take credit for bringing y'all out here, but and y'all all look just like Southern Baptists and Methodists. And, we're delighted, really, for y'all to be out here and call Smyrna your home, even though it says Atlanta. It's okay. I do want to recognize a couple folks that are here. I just found out last week we had 2 Catholics on the city council. They look pretty normal. I don't know if Terry Nulowich is here or Ron Newcomb. I do know that Pete Wood and his wife Lily are here. Pete's he's a true Southern Baptist. You're not going to convert him. You might convert me, but his wife Lily. Joanne Burrell, Eastern District Commissioner from Cobb County. We're glad she's here. And I think I just saw Wade Lineker somewhere in the back there. He's the mayor pro tem and also a council member. So we're delighted y'all are here. I say it to everybody, don't ask me. No, I can't tell you no unless you ask me. So we're glad y'all are here, and I'll be eating fish every Friday with you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very, very much. Okay.
On the other side.
Are we ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. We're officially open for business. Please welcome.
We were surprised to find out that the Archdiocese had decided to move the Chancery and the offices to the city of Smyrna, and we were absolutely thrilled. I mean, it's an honor, and I think it's a compliment to Smyrna that we do have a location that is going to be such a central spot for the Archdiocese to be based out of, and I was just thrilled as a Catholic to have the Archdiocese located here. The space is fantastic. I mean, it's really almost a pastoral setting when you think of how close you are to really everywhere in Atlanta. I mean, you have the access to 75, to 285, to I-20, to really every metro county you can get to within 20 or 30 minutes from here. Yet it's set back, it's a wooded setting. I mean, it's a really pleasant, peaceful place to come. People normally don't think of Atlanta as a Catholic city like they think of New Orleans or Boston, but it really is. The Catholic community here is coming into its own, and it is a vibrant community, and it really stretches cultural boundaries, social boundaries, and it's a warm, you can go into any parish and feel at home here.
What do you think about all the growth that's happened with the Catholic Church in the Atlanta area?
I think the growth is very good. I really want the Catholics out and all the Protestants, and I want a Catholic church in every corner, like there's a Baptist church in every corner. So it's good to see the growth, yes.
What brought you here today?
Well, it's wanting to really see the new ground where we are, and to know that it finally, where we have everybody under one building. Once we make the last move from downtown, everyone will be centrally located. It's really great. Looking forward to that.
What do you think about all this new stuff?
I really think it's great. It says a lot for the Archdiocese, the growth that we're doing, and how we've been able to expand into a location where everyone is housed.
This is amazing. I mean, for us, for me personally, being from New York, this is a huge step up, I think, for the Catholic faith as far as, we don't have this in New York, and so it's good for, Atlanta's really a big leader for us, so I look up to it a lot, and I'm really happy to be here. It's exciting.
Well, my affiliation with the Archdiocese, first of all, I am Catholic. That's what I am. That's what I want to be. That's what I will always be. and right now I'm involved with Nuestra Fe Catholic Broadcasting, which is a new non-for-profit corporation that was made by the Archdiocese. And basically we're just trying to use mass media to get to the Catholic Hispanic population here in North Georgia. Well, I knew they had an open house, so I wanted to come and see and say hi to new friends, to old friends, and even though I had been here in the building before, but I knew they had several things, so I just wanted to. I'm curious.
And what do you think about all this great stuff here?
Beautiful facilities, beautiful people. Every time I come, I always feel welcome here, so it's always a joy to come by.
My name's Michael Alexander. I'm the staff photographer for the Georgia Bulletin, the newspaper for the Catholic Archdiocese of Atlanta. I've been working for the Bulletin since 1993. The exhibit was the idea of Deacon Dennis Dorner and archivist Carolyn Denton. And on the day of the grand opening, they just wanted to show a small glimpse of the Archdiocese through the images, some of the images that we've created over the years, mostly through the churches around the Archdiocese. There are about 28 images in the exhibit, excluding those in display cases. The biggest thing about creating uniqueness in any image is the light, you know. And I have to thank God for His light, because most of these images were taken under available light. So a lot of credit goes to Him. One of my favorites is the image of the Shrine of the Immaculate Conception, the reflection in the judicial building across the street from the shrine. And one of my other favorite photos is the photo of Father Luke Cott, who was 99 years old when I took the photo, but he turned 100 a week later. And of course, Mother Teresa is not a bad image to have in the exhibit as well.